Welcome to the Amber Shows. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Okay, let's get right to our news today. All right, so here's what's missing out of Straight Outta Compton. Dee Barnes, I don't know if any of you guys remember her. She was brutally beaten by Dr. Dre on January 27, 1991 at a record release party for the rap duo Bitches with Problems. Dre was an NWA member then. Dee Barnes was the host of a well-known Fox show about hip-hop called Pump It Up, if you remember. I remember this. So now Dre was angry about a Pump It Up that she had done an interview. So he was angry about the segment that she had hosted in November of 1990. She said that he threw her down the stairs, slammed her head against a wall, kicked and stomped her, and stomped on her fingers. Okay, so now Dre, he later told Rolling Stone magazine, "It ain't no big thing. I just threw her through a door." He pleaded no contest to the assault charges, and Barnes filed a civil suit against him, and Dre settled out of court. It was rumored that she settled and got millions of dollars. She's saying she didn't even get $1 million. Okay, so this was in the 90s, early 90s, 92. She also said Dre used to always beat his then girlfriend, Miss Chalet. You guys know Miss Chalet. She was on R&B Divas, on the reality show. She has a voice just like this. But she sings normal. She can sing too now. She's bad. And she's beautiful, young lady. But her voice is crazy. It sounds like it comes out of a cartoon. Look her up and go to YouTube and you can look her up and listen to her voice. She talks exactly like this. I don't know how they was listening to her voice back in the day, but I guess because she could sing so good. But she not only had a baby, actually, Miss Chalet had a baby by Dr. Dre, and she had a baby by Suge Knight. So she was passed around as well and was having babies by these guys, and she's not even rich. She got well, now her son with Dr. Dre is grown, so she ain't getting no child support with that. And her daughter with Suge Knight, he don't have no money. But anyway, now in the meantime, she also said that Dre used to always beat up Miss Chalet, and Miss Chalet recently herself said it on R&B Divas that this is how their relationship went. She said she was just a quiet girlfriend who got beat on all the time and told to sit down and shut up. All right, Miss Chalet, again, is on, I don't know if she's still on that program, but R&B Divas, you can catch her on there as well. All right, so the crazy part of this story is that F. Gary Gray. Now, he's the executive producer of Straight Outta Compton. And he's sharing that $60 million with Dre and Cube that they made this weekend. He used to be Dee Barnes' cameraman for Pump It Up. So he was actually there when Dre beat her the way that he beat her. And she feels like now he's the executive producer of this movie, and he just erased that part of her history out of the movie. But why would they put that in the movie? First off, nobody wants to see that, and that was in 1991, and not to make it not as important, because a beating is terrible, and things like that. But to put it in the movie where you have fans for this generation and people looking up to him, it would be just like, it wouldn't make any sense since they're paying for the movie. So anyway, she says she has been blackballed since 1991. She's never been able to work in the industry since. She said that she has much respect and love and has known P. Diddy for years. And she recently went to fill out an application with him to work for Revolt. Never heard anything back. She said that people think she got all this money and she ended up not really getting anything. That money's been gone, but she did get. And now she's writing a book. And the book will be called, it's a memoir, and it'll be called Music, Myths, Miss Agni, Memoirs of a Female MC. So you can find out more about Dee Barnes if you purchase her book or go on Twitter. Also, Eazy-E's son, Eric, he just came out and said his dad was gay, bisexual. Duh. I mean, come on. he had a 3-year relationship with a man. That's how he contacted HIV. He said that, his quote, I mean, why y'all act surprised? Ice Cube tried to tell y'all on no Vaseline. He said Jerry Heller, Eazy-E's manager, always had wild gay sex parties, and that his dad, Dre, and Pac would always go over there and watch. 23-year-old Brittany Pinkington, she calmly called 911 early this morning to report her baby wasn't breathing on Tuesday, and the Tuesday morning this morning, and later confessed to killing all 3 of her sons. She's been charged with 3 counts of murder. 3-month-old Noah was found dead Tuesday morning. Last year, she killed her 3-month-old son, and the year before that, she killed her 3-month-old son. She's saying she did it, but each time she was not charged or anything because nobody knew, because they just thought it was crib death. But she admitted just now that she suffocated all of them because they have an older daughter, and once the sons were being born, her husband never paid any attention to the daughters. In her mind, she said she was protecting her daughter. Another person has come down with the plague. This is a centuries-old disease after camping at Yosemite National Park. That disease is carried by rodents and fleas. So 2 Yosemite campground, they have been shut down after the plague was found in wild rodents over the past 2 weeks, the health department has said. Park visitors are being told to avoid walking on camps near rodent burrows and to wear long pants tucked into boots and spray DEET repellent on socks, pants, legs to reduce flea bites. Early symptoms of the plague are a high fever, chills, nausea, weakness, swollen lymph nodes in the neck, armpits, and groin. There's a new Viagra pill for women right now. It has crazy side effects, including fainting. So you should be fainting after the sex being so good, not fainting because you took a pill to try and become sexually aroused. That's crazy. So just try and, I don't think that's a good idea, this pill. Why would they even put that out? I don't understand. Okay, Atlanta, police are investigating a smash and grab burglary. This is my news for, I pick a state or a city every day to give some news about what happened there. So Atlanta, police are investigating a smash and grab burglary at the high-end store in Buckhead, the LOUBOUTIN store on Peachtree Road. About 30 handbags and several shoes were taken that were on display. At least 5 suspects threw rocks at the shop's window to get inside. They don't have gates and stuff to pull down like in New York. You pull gates down when you come. Who keeps those kinds of Louboutins in a window and you're closed and you don't have gates to pull down so nobody can't snatch them out the window, or you don't put them up when you leave at night? That's kind of strange. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming to the Amber Shows. That's my news for today, and enjoy yourself. I'll talk to you again soon. Love you guys. Thank you. This is the Amber Shows.